I'm sure you enjoyed the activity. Can you think of more options and create more pictures using the same template? You're encouraged to keep sketching using the same template and see how you can change the accessories, hair, eyes, nose, and how does that give you more and more options using the same template. This is one way to increase your creativity. Can you think of more common templates of human anatomy that can be used for sketching? Just to give you an example, there are human anatomical templates that are used for forensic sciences, where you mark the wounds, etc., on a dead body. It's also used for fashion designing, where the template can be used to sketch garments on top of a human figure, as well as for dentistry, etc., where the dentist is marking, let's say, deformations or something like that on your teeth. So, such templates are used.
Now that you have completed the quiz, let's discuss the common understanding about sketching. If you think sketching can be used as a thinking tool, congratulations. It is perfectly okay if you are not aware of the purposes and benefits of sketching. Our education system does not focus on visual literacy that includes study of images and meaning conveyed through them. Let's look at sketching in a new light. All disciplines should learn sketching as a thinking tool. Sketching is not about spending a lot of time, but about expressing your thoughts. Sketching is not just an art form, but a tool to assist in observation, visualization, and presentation. It is not just about replicating existing objects on paper, but also about being able to communicate ideas that so not exist yet. We can use sketching as a thinking tool and decision making tool as well. Hand drawn sketches are still relevant in this digital era with computer aided design and AI generated images. If you wish to know more about the need to learn sketching, you can refer to the materials shared with you on Google Classroom.
Let's start with some warm-ups. First, we will draw horizontal lines. Now, it's important for us to remember to use our whole arm. Generally, we just rotate our wrists and draw. That's not the good way to draw. We have to move our entire arm, use our shoulders as well, right? You may not be able to see it, but I am moving my whole upper body to draw these lines. So this is the first stage, and I am now drawing some thicker lines. So this is your first warm-up, and then we draw some vertical lines. So whenever you start sketching, you first do this warm-up so that your arms and muscles start moving, your eye-hand coordination starts working. It's as important as warm-ups during sports. Now, so once you're done with the horizontal and vertical lines, let's draw some circles. And I'm going to mark 2 lines, and then I'm going to draw circles that touch these 2 lines. Remember that you have to draw from shoulders. As you can see, I am moving my hand very freely. It is not important to get one line, it is important to get the sense of a circle. Once you get sure of your movement, you can darken your strokes and then draw circles, right? And the last exercise, which you may or may not choose to do, is drawing ellipses. You start with a flattish ellipse, and then bigger ellipse, and then even. So your this axis is starting to get larger, and then again narrower and narrower and narrower. Now, how these ellipses are going to be useful in our exercises is, whenever I'm drawing, let's say, a cylinder, I will sort of draw this ellipse and then construct the cylinder out of it, right? So as you can see, it's much faster when you have accustomed to use drawing ellipses, circles, and horizontal and vertical lines.